Hey guys, I'm back, and today's video is going to be over my October favorites. This is a beauty channel, but I wanted to include things like food, TV shows, and a favorite song, and all of that, just because I think you guys will like that, and also it kind of shows you a little bit more. And since this is more of a personal video because it's my favorites, then I thought, why not? My hair is pretty crazy because I don't blow dry my hair. I let it air dry naturally, that way it can be as healthy as possible. I have dyed it a lot, so the ends are just terrible, so I feel like if I blow dry it, my hair is just going to be completely terrible. This little piece in particular is super crazy, but we're going to roll with it. We're just going to go with it. Also, if you like my makeup look today, I just did a tutorial over it, and it will be up after this video. Yeah, it'll be up after this video probably, but not very soon, so you can look forward to seeing that and check back in later to see this. And I'm going to start with my favorite TV show of the month, and that has been Criminal Minds. I have watched it all month long on Netflix. It's been pretty much the only thing I've been watching on Netflix. If you've seen my vlogs, you know that I was always like, well, I think I'm just going to watch Criminal Minds now, and then all that stuff, and that's usually what I watch, and I really been loving it. Super awesome, super duper awesome. And then my favorite song, I think, has to be Pretty When You Cry by Lana Del Rey, and I think it's just because I really love her, and that song gets stuck in my head so much. And then my next favorite will be this. It is a necklace that my boyfriend got me for my birthday. My nails aren't all that great right now, but you can see. And it says I love you more, and he got it for my birthday, and he gave it to me earlier. My birthday was actually yesterday, and November 2nd, because I'm filming this on the 3rd. And he gave it to me early, and I really, really love it. Now, food. These chips have been so good. I do not like sweet potatoes. Like, I don't like yams at Christmas time with the marshmallows or Thanksgiving or whatever. I don't like them. I just don't. And I don't really care for sweet potatoes themselves. But if you fry them, so if you have sweet potato fries or these sweet potato chips, they are so good. These do not have salt in them. And they're real vegetable chips. And these are the Terra sweet potatoes. I also kind of want to try the Terra sweet potato and beets. I don't like beets, but I don't like sweet potatoes either, so who knows. Next food favorite is these. Now, I just got them yesterday. I've only had one from each. And I know you're probably like, well, then how can it be a monthly favorite? Especially if you got them in November. Yeah, that's probably a bad idea. Anyways, I wanted to show you these because they're so good. And these are the Ghirardelli squares. And this is an eggnog, peppermint bark, and pumpkin spice caramel. I'm really just showing you these so you can go out and get them before they're like gone. That's the only reason I'm showing you these to you, because they're so good. Like, it's taking all my willpower right now to not just eat them all right now. So there's those. And then this, my dad, actually, whenever I went to my parents' house for the weekend, my dad and I popped this popcorn and watched a movie with my mom. She doesn't really care for popcorn. But this is the kettle corn popcorn. And I actually really like these. I used to not like kettle corn that much when I was little, but now I actually really like it a whole lot. And they have it in Pop Weaver, and you can just pop it and it tastes really good, and it's like got that sweet and salty, and it's super duper good. So there's that. Now what everyone's been waiting for is the makeup. I have a whole tin of this, and I'm not sure where exactly to start. I guess I'll just start with this. This is my e.l.f. blush brush. I used to just know how to put on this blush. And it's really nice. I like how it feels. It's super duper soft. And I like the little tapered edge because I feel like if I want like a little bit more definite. Sometimes I don't wear bronzer, just blush. And so I kind of like do a little bit right here, a little bit lower. So it acts as kind of both, depending on what color I'm using. And so this brush has been great for that. Next, I'm going to talk about this. And it's called Vampire, and it's a perfume. I once had several years ago, I want to say like 4 or 5 years ago, I got a huge bottle of it for about $15. Well, not huge, but it was like this. For $15 at Walmart around Halloween time, and I absolutely loved how it smelled. It's musky, and I don't know. Here, I'll just read the little thing. Vampire Parfum is a unique new expression of female sensuality, intense and long-lasting. Put it on any time of day, and it always lingers until sunrise. Vampire incites notice, comment, and inevitably desire. So that didn't tell you what it smelled like, but it smells a little bit like musky, but not too musky. I don't know, it smells not fruity, but fruity, and it smells flowery, but not flowery, and it's just more musky, but not like grainy-ish. I just love it. It's so hard to describe this smell, but I've been looking every Halloween ever since I ran out of that perfume, and I have not found it until I found it in these little portable ones. There was 5 in the tin for $1 each, and I bought all 5 of them. I'm tempted to go buy, because they restocked, and I'm tempted to go buy all the other ones, but they're so good. So good. I love the smell. Next, we're going to go with this. This is my Soft Lips Cube. I'm not going to talk too terribly much about this just because I did a review on my blog, which I'll link down below, and I also talked about it briefly in my Influencer Voxbox unboxing thing. So I'll link that down below. You can see either one of those. And yeah, I really like it. I love the cooling sensation and the flavor, which is vanilla bean, and it's just wonderful. I use it. It's probably my favorite chapstick right now. Next, we're going to go with this. This is the Maybelline Pure BB Cream, or Dream Pure BB Cream, and I am in medium, and I really like it. I'm wearing it today. It's not full coverage just because it is a BB cream, but I like wearing this a whole lot more than any foundation because it's so much lighter, and I feel like it is really good, and it helps a lot with my pores, and it fills those in really, really well, which foundations usually accentuate. So I have been loving this month. It's been pretty much the only thing I've worn. That's a giant bird. Anyways, it's pretty much been my most favorite thing to wear all month long. Next is this. And let's just say I don't wear false eyelashes that much. But this month for my Halloween tutorials, I did it for a couple of my Halloween tutorials, and then I tried it a couple of times throughout the month. And this is the Revlon Precision Dark Lash Adhesive, and this is in black, which I don't mind personally. Some people like it better. Some people just do not like black eyelash glue. I found no problems with mine. I can see how it would be a problem, but for me personally, it wasn't. And I really like this stuff a whole lot. I love that it has a little brush on the end, and I'm looking at my screen so I can make sure I'm showing you guys right. But I love it because it has a little brush instead of anything else. I did once buy a lash adhesive glue, and it didn't have anything to apply the glue with, and so I would grab like a little stick or something like that, like a chopstick, and I would dip it in there, and then I would line my glue with that because I didn't want to ruin a brush. And so I'm really super duper happy that this has a brush with it, and it makes it so much better. And then next, I'm going to say my color tattoo. I have a couple of these, and these are from Maybelline. And while I love all of them because they're so good, I mean, they're really, really good, I love this color the most. I think it's the coolest color, and I love it like the absolute most. It's called Bad to the Bone, or no, Bad to the Bronze, excuse me, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful bronze color, not too dark, not too light, and it just glistens and shines wonderfully. And these are all really, really good, but this has been my favorite color this month. This is my Volume Falsifier Lash from L'Oreal, and I have been loving this. It's what is on my eyes today, and I'm not wearing anything else but this on my eyelashes. I'm so surprised by this. I was intrigued because it said false fiber. Here is the brush. It's really big and really long and thin, and it's really kind of weird, but I love it. I don't have a problem applying my mascara with that size of a brush or that length of a brush, and it just makes my lashes so long, and it adds a little bit of volume, enough to where it looks just beautiful. And I feel like I'm wearing false eyelashes whenever I wear this, but I'm not, and it's great. Second to last thing is the Muse palette from Maybelline. I have been loving this palette so much. I did 2 tutorials with this and a blog post review. I will link all of those down below. And these are just, these are good shadows. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think they were all that good. This is about $10, but these are so good. You get some mattes, some shimmers, some satins, and they're all really good. And it's a good mixture of them because it has some kind of cooler tones and then some warmer tones. And I just love the mixture of this, and it's a really smart palette. And Maybelline did wonderfully because there's not that many palettes. All you really get is quads and trios and singles, but this is a full-fledged palette, and I love it. And thank you, Maybelline, for actually creating a palette for the drugstore. And then I thought I was gonna drop it. And then my absolutely last favorite this month are these, and these are the creamy mattes from Maybelline. I absolutely love these. I have 3 of them: Divine Wine, Touch of Spice, and Mesmerizing Magenta. And Touch of Spice is actually what I'm wearing on my lips today, but right here is Divine Wine. This is Touch of Spice, even though you can see that I'm wearing it. And then Mesmerizing Magenta. So these are just beautiful. They feel really soft. They're not very dry at all. Sometimes I feel like they aren't complete mattes, but they're so close to, like, even when they're not complete mattes, it's so close to matte that whenever people are far away, it looks like matte. And they're so creamy, and it's so much better wearing these than other matte lipsticks because they are creamy and they feel so nice. And at a drugstore, so they're not super duper expensive. I believe these are like $5.50. And I must say, Touch of Spice has been my absolute favorite this month. It goes with every look, and it looks different with every look. And right now it's looking a little bit more pink brown, but in other looks it looks more brown. Some looks it looks more red brown. Some looks it looks more like mauve purple brown. And it's just such an amazing color. It looks so good on so many different skin tones. I've seen it on several from other YouTube videos, and it's just been so great. And for my favorite channel this month, I think it's gonna be Victoria Donelda. She hasn't done too many videos this month, but she has done some vlogs and some tutorials which were great. But I went back and I watched her Summer in Kansas whole series, both series. So I did a lot of creeping on her this month, and just because I really liked and enjoyed watching her so much. And I think she's going to be my favorite YouTuber of the month. And with that, it's been all my October favorites for this video. And I hope you guys liked watching this. If you did, thumbs up it so that I know to do one for November. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!